What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, That Guy MileHigh, tuning back in for episode 9. I was almost say 8. It's 9 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Season 2. We got my dog Turner One Take. You know what I'm saying? You finally show back up, dog. You've been busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I know you've been catching up on some Z's and shit too.
Trying to.
What up, Eric? You back there too?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
How
I'm
you
in
doing?
the building. I'm good. I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Eric had a gig yesterday, so we did do the shoot the morning show early. So all the members, if you remember, that was up. You were able to watch it. It was on time for y'all. It was actually early for y'all. We were
Really
recording
early.
this shit at like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
On time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we did end up having a later upload just due to, you know, travel times and shit like that and processing times and things that are out of our control. You dig what I'm saying? But anyways, we're back at it, man. Episode motherfucking 9.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Damn, bro. 59 episodes altogether?
Yeah, all together of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. That's just nuts.
Not
and then
bad,
if you
bro.
count all the interviews and everything else, I mean, we're moving. We're definitely well over
Going
60,
crazy for sure.
Hell
maybe
yeah.
close to 70 videos.
That's dope.
Yeah, we lit.
It's pretty
We
dope.
litty out here. And we got the reactions. Oh, I got to finish watching it. I've watched half of it, and then I was just trying to do so much shit yesterday before I went to work.
No doubt. But you see what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's about to be litty, bro. Like real shit. Especially when we do. And, bro, we got to do that shit with you, too.
Yes. On the new joint.
Yeah. And I'm kind of mad low key that because I remember we talked about it, and then I ended up listening. I've listened to this whole album like 3 or 4 times.
So I peeped it too. Fire.
Yeah, it's
sir.
definitely
Thank
gas. But we need to like when's the next project dropping too? Or when you got some more music dropping that I haven't heard?
I'll probably drop some shit in like a week or 2, but it's probably just gonna be a little single. But shit, I don't know, bro. I probably might drop Heartbreaker 2 within like the next like 30 days because I'm trying to just go
keep
crazy.
going. Yeah. Well, if you do that, we need to actually sit down and do the reactions because we want to do the like artist reactions, like with the artist. You know what I'm saying? Where we
Something
actually
that he hasn't heard before.
Yeah, but I want to still be able to break it down and like have a genuine reaction, but with the artist. So like I can give my opinion about what I heard or, you know, what I feel you were trying to say.
And then get their point of view.
Yeah, and then, you know, you can just answer the question. Was that fucking right? You know what I'm saying? If not, you fucking explain what the fuck that shit meant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that should be super lit. We got to definitely make that happen. But yeah, it's time for fucking dad jokes, bro.
Here we
You know what
go.
I'm saying? Let's get into this shit. I hope you got your jokes, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You got your jokes
Oh, yeah.
today?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just making sure. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
What?
Supplies.
I've heard that one. Okay.
Go.
Why did the Apple Watch lose a fight to the grandfather clock?
That's a good one. I don't know.
Because the clock got hands.
Bam. You're right. 'cause
What
the
the fuck?
Apple one don't got no hands. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Grandpa got hands though.
This nigga,
Grandpa can whoop
man.
that ass.
Oh, what
That shit's good. I like that
I
one.
fucked with that one.
Yeah, that shit was funny. What did the ocean say to the beach?
What?
Nothing. It just waved.
Oh,
Look at your face
God.
of disappointed in yourself, bro. Like, damn.
no. Okay, I got another one. What do you call a blind dinosaur?
Shit. I don't know. What do you call a blind dinosaur?
A do you think he saurus?
Do you think you saw it? That one's like a super like play on words. Like you have to say that one right.
Oh yeah,
And
you'll
like
fuck
at
it
the
up.
right speed for it to actually like be like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, bruh. All right. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
All right.
Knee slapper.
Yeah, I like that. All right, I got one more.
All right, go.
What's Snoop Dogg's favorite cereal?
I don't know.
Wheaties.
We all like some Wheaties, dog. Who don't like no Wheaties? All right. I got my last one and then we'll move on.
Yep.
What did baby corn say to mama corn?
What?
Where's Papa corn?
Popcorn. I get it. Yeah.
This nigga, man.
That's funny. That's good.
That was good
bro.
shit
Yeah,
right
these
there.
were some good ones.
That was some good shit. But let's jump into this, man. I'm gonna just jump. We're gonna jump right into it. We've talked about New York a lot.
Yes.
But
For a
today
reason.
we can
For a
actually
reason.
say it actually happened yesterday.
That's right.
Motherfucking, what is it? Andrew Cuomo, motherfucking Governor Andrew Cuomo of motherfucking New York signed the bill. New York is now the 17th state
Fire.
officially to go recreational.
That's fire.
You dig what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's just fire.
It's about damn time.
It is. And the thing that's super dope about it is they're estimating already that it's going to be like a what do they say? Like a $35 billion industry there,
my
like
God.
coming out of New York alone with like
the first year
60,000
type
jobs. Like, I think that's what they're projecting, like the 5-year mark or so.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
Like a
about
few
to say.
years in when it's actually going.
Yep.
But they're saying like, you know, the
Shit's
potential
about
is
to get
60,000
crazy.
jobs, $35 billion industry.
Right.
New York alone.
Yeah. Fire.
Crazy.
Super
But now we got the race though, because New Jersey, the 15th state
Mm-hmm.
to go recreational, has still yet to actually open up their recreational
That's
market.
right. They still got
So,
that little,
bruh.
Yeah.
So you know they.
Still, people getting locked up and shit still.
Yeah, they still got all the little fuckery and some things that they need to work out as far as like rules and stuff like that.
Sure.
But they have medical, and they've been had. I want to say it was back in February. New Jersey did their whole legalization, right, and signed bills and shit. Right. But they still have yet. They basically had put themselves on a 6-month like situation. Like, all right, this is our deadline, 6 months. By
figure
6
this
months,
shit
we
out.
got to be selling, which
Yeah.
would be like August, I believe. So their projections for recreational to be sold out of at least the medical spots that are there that can like, you know, have both licenses, both sell medically and to recreational in August.
Okay.
But I think New York's just like, I think they're
pushing.
on some shit.
Yeah,
Bro. Like
hell
they're
yeah.
gonna be like, nah.
gotta
You'll
do
be
this.
buying weed by this summer.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Like
Yeah,
real shit. Like
that's
I
fire.
think like, cause the way that they're moving right now, like it's not even a game. Like by this week or by this summer, I think in New York,
They'll
you
be
will
selling
be
weed
buying
already.
weed.
That's dope.
Yeah, they will be selling
I
weed.
hope
There'll
so,
be
man.
pot shops. It'll be A1. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the way that it
what they
looks
need.
though, like we had said, 21 and up. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely,
as of right now, possession is legal. You know, just don't get caught with weed that is not legal. That's
There
the
you go.
catch-22. You
There
dig
you
what I'm
go.
saying? But you can smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could definitely possess. Like these things are not illegal anymore. Like you can definitely do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're not going to jail.
Be careful. You know, I would say just be responsible. You know what I mean? Like, cause
There you
we
go.
talked about it the other day. Like they technically have a loophole where, you know, you could smoke walking down the street and not get in trouble because anywhere that tobacco can be consumed,
Oh yeah,
you
that's
can
right. New
consume
York.
cannabis.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the way that they wrote it.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anywhere
so-
that tobacco can be consumed, you can consume cannabis, and that like because tobaccos are like under so much scrutiny in most places, especially in New York. Like you know, automatically you're not smoking in by
Indoors.
hospitals
Yeah,
or
exactly.
you know fucking schools or like any of the
There's
places that you
designated
wouldn't want to be doing that
spots.
shit anyway.
Yeah.
So anywhere that tobacco is allowed, shit, cannabis should be allowed in my opinion.
up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Shit,
no
nigga,
doubt.
we've been firing up in front of the T's and all that shit since we was kids, nigga. It's so normal in
Nothing,
Colorado.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
this
sure.
shit ain't
I mean,
nothing
especially once it went legal, shit, fucking to what 2010.
Shit, even before it
Times
was legal, nigga,
2009-ish.
we was outside smoking.
Always.
For sure. For sure.
That's like
But-
a Denver shit, bro. Like Denver's always been on that shit.
Right,
sure.
that's
But
all.
I'm just saying,
the
it
cops
got
always
even
treated
more-
it like it was minor. Like it ain't
Exactly,
never been
bro.
a big deal
For
here.
sure.
No.
But I would definitely say after it went legal for medical, it got like the attitude towards it as far as I feel like consumers even got more just like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, bro.
Like at that
I know
point, it
it
was
did
just
for
like,
me. I know it did for me. I was like, man, that
Shit
shit's
legal.
legal somewhere.
Shit legal.
Shit,
Hell
by the
yeah.
time that shit went medical, I think I was probably maybe like 10th grade, 11th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we were in 11th grade, like maybe the end of 10th or something like that. But yeah, that's how I was too. I was ready because I got my first medical card when what I was I think I was 18. I had just graduated.
Oh, dope. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's when I got my first medical card. It was
Yeah.
great going into the dispensaries and shit. 18.
I had
years
my
old?
shit for a
Fuck
second
yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
But once that shit just became like not a thing anymore, it's like nigga, fuck that.
Yeah, I like I've said it, I got rid of mine because I had better discounts just being an employee.
Yeah. Yep.
I heard
I didn't even need to buy. I didn't even need it.
shit that
Facts.
I like as far as me right now, like if I wanted to, I could go back to it and for those discounts, but it ain't really that serious to me because most dispensaries you go to in Denver don't have a good selection on med size
Yep.
no more because they don't have enough patients.
Yep.
So
Well, and a lot of the people stop caring about the med because they don't make no money.
No money.
right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, the peop-
That's what I'm saying. So if you go into a dispensary who does still fuck with them, they're pretty much just doing that shit
Yeah.
for nothing.
Facts.
You go in there, they got 2 different kinds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's only a handful of spots
Yeah.
I know that do medical well still.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, and it's like the higher end.
I haven't been
spots,
to
you
a
know,
good
like,
medical
like
dispensary
Kind
in
Love,
so long. Oh well, Kind Love's for sure.
All Greens. I'm pretty sure their med is still fire.
Okay.
There's a couple of them.
But
I don't know all the ones off the top of my head. I'd have to, like, look
in
up.
my opinion, Kind Love's rec side is better.
I mean, every rec side in retrospect is going to look
Unless
and
you're
feel better
like
because
an
of the
edible
product.
shopper.
Well, and even yeah, I would say that's the only thing because of the
You know what I'm
milligramage. But at that, like, but I was saying, what I was getting ready to say though is the rec side. Not only does it make more money, but there's more third party companies too on the rec side. So like your product selection, just period, is just drastically different than what you're gonna be able to find on the medical side.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
whether it's third party wholesalers for flour, edibles, concentrates, like whatever. Like it's just more to choose from. Way more of an abundance on the rec side.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like the med just doesn't even compete.
No, not at all.
Like at all. You know what I'm saying? Because
what
there's a lot of companies that even let their med licenses go. So they don't even serve medical products anymore.
Yeah.
There's a lot that like just kind of started switching their whole situation to where it was like, oh, we're medical, but we're more rec and we kind of just give discounts to the med people. Like that's kind of what
See,
it
I
is,
still
'cause it's
run
just-
into shit like that
you
all
get
the
more,
time.
and I think part of the reason those companies did that is because one, you don't have the type of selection that you do on the med side, and the shit that you can get on the med side, 98% of the time you can get that same stuff on
Same shit.
the rec side, minus the edibles with surplus the 100, but yeah, like it just makes more sense money wise for both the businesses,
Right.
the state, everything else, you know what I'm saying? But then for the consumer, it's still like, even if in your mind you're like, oh, I'd rather be on the medical side, you probably wouldn't have found shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reality. Like there's, like I said, a few places. Like I know Kind Love still keeps a great selection of flour on the medical side, and they still have like a priority situation to where like they make sure to have the gas packs on the med side. Like,
So I don't know if I've asked you this before, but do you think medical is going to stick around?
I think I've always said that medical is a dying industry.
Shit, I don't think it's sticking around. Not here.
I think it's always going to be around in some minuscule
And some
way.
state might not go rec for a while and just keep
But there are states who went straight
rec, right?
and
That's
just
right.
said fuck the medical.
That's right.
You know, like all y'all are gonna just and they may offer some sort of medical licensing
For sure.
for patients, but it's more for the discount and taxation of the products, not so much for, you know what I'm saying, you to get a different type of product.
Right.
Like you're buying the same shit, whether you're on the medical or the rec. It's just a tax difference. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reality. There's just, you go from, like, for instance, here from 8% taxes to, anywhere from 18 to 32.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's the biggest difference. It's just the cost of the products themselves, but the products themselves are the exact same thing in most cases.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially now with how regulated it is. Like, had this been like 5-6 years ago, I've been like, oh, no. Buy rec, you're paying more because you're getting a better product.
Yeah.
That was fact.
Same shit.
That was fact back in the day.
Was
Like, fact. Oh, bro, I've told you the story about having them fucking move shit around. I ain't gonna divulge no names and shit of what companies, but
Yeah, I
that
remember
was
that.
it was happening. Every company was doing some sort of fuck shit like this, where they would take bad product from the rec side, put it to the med side, and move, the same strain over to the, you know what I'm saying? Like do a flip flop.
Dirty scoundrels.
Because the medical side, up until, like 3-4 years ago, wasn't regulated the same way as rec.
Okay.
So the testing requirements were different. Like you could get some bad moldy shit on the med side through and fucking, turn it into edibles or concentrates with no questions asked, no problems back in the day.
Yeah.
Whereas rec, like,
Jesus.
hell no.
That shit
You know what I'm
happened.
saying?
Yep.
So it was, people, they couldn't lose money. You know what I mean?
Fuck that.
But yeah, that's some fuck shit, right?
Fuck shit.
Fuck shit. So, but anyways, shout out to New York. You know what I'm saying? I know
Hell
we went
yeah.
on a fucking whole ass side tangent rant on that
Facts,
shit. But
right?
shout out to New York. You know what I'm saying? Being the 17th state to recreational legalize the marijuana.
That's dope.
Gang. You know what I'm saying? And now we can go over to mucka fucker. That motherfucker Chuck Schumer. You know what I'm saying? He said yesterday, it was just yesterday, that he actually said that a bill to federally legalize marijuana will be introduced like soon, almost immediately. Like they need to make it happen. It's impotent or whatever fucking word he used. You know what I'm saying? They need to. It's important. God damn it, it's important. So,
Oh,
but
we
yeah,
hear you, bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But yeah, no, I'm excited, bro, because that
federally
brings new
legal
hope
shit,
back
goddamn
to the Biden administration for me.
We'll see.
A little bit of hope.
We'll see. Don't
You
get
know,
too
it's
excited.
not. I'm not too excited. That's why I said
Don't get too excited.
a little bit. It's a little bit of hope. You know what I'm saying? Can you even see that, camp people?
Nope.
Can y'all even see
It's the
that
pinch.
shit?
That's how
Yeah,
much.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just dashed the salt of hope on there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it would basically just make possessing cannabis across the nation fucking great. You know what I'm saying?
We need it already. Goddamn it.
Yeah, we do. And it's a good look because again, when you got powerhouse states like New York legalizing,
Making moves like this. Yeah.
bruh, yeah. Like I mean, it's inevitable now. I think New York was that like last straw on the camel's back before that motherfucker gave in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
think New
yeah.
York is gonna be that state that just really pushes us over
Yeah,
the
because
top.
New York has so much to do with.
They got a lot of influence,
yeah,
bro.
influence. There you go. That's
There's a
exactly
lot of
what it is.
influence out
Yes.
there. So I think
They pretty much you can definitely say New York's pretty much a representation of America, like
Facts.
in general.
That's yeah.
Like
Yeah,
if-
that's
if-
the
if-
American dream type shit.
Yeah, like if you
think.
think about like if somebody
make it there, you can
outside
make
of
it
our
anywhere.
country thinks about America, they're thinking
think
about
of New York City, bro.
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, when you think of like the Statue of Liberty and all that shit.
But even the way things are ran,
Just
the
the
court
culture,
systems,
yeah,
and
everything.
the culture,
Oh,
everything
yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Like that's the way America was set up to be.
Mhm.
It's just other places are different.
Yeah,
Different
no,
cultures.
facts.
Shit happens, but yeah,
Big facts.
like that's like the patriotic place.
Right.
That's like the place that
Everybody
like-
wants to go.
Mhm.
yeah,
New
like,
York.
you know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
around the world wants to go to New York, bro.
I didn't want to go to New York until they legalized weed. Now they legalize weed. So yeah,
Shit,
you're
I
right.
don't-
I didn't
Now I
give a
want to
fuck,
go.
bro.
I mean,
wanted
I
to go
feel
without
you.
it.
I feel you,
didn't
but
even
I didn't
care.
want New York problems.
No. I want to be able to go to
Like,
a dispensary.
Shit, New York's cool enough of a place for me to just go without smoking. Like honestly,
I feel you.
like
but
I wouldn't want to.
I would still
But like,
smoke.
bro,
it.
I'm not
Mhm.
like I'm not gonna miss out on seeing the world because I need to smoke weed, bro. Like that's one thing I'm
Facts.
not gonna do. You know
That's
what I'm
big
saying?
facts.
You're right.
Yeah.
But the country.
Like, bro, there's so many there's
See,
so many other
that-
countries I want to go to, bro, and it's like, bro,
Oh yeah,
like
fact. And where you'll get killed for that shit.
Yeah, bro,
So
like,
there ain't no smoking.
ain't no
Bruh,
playing
yeah, like
around.
the one country that I would love to go to, but I'm fucking terrified to go to would be Japan.
Oh yeah, they don't.
yeah,
play. They don't play.
I hear you.
They don't
I would
play.
be fucking terrified to
play.
go there because like you couldn't even get the urge.
No.
Don't even get the urge.
Nope.
You get caught with a seed.
Nope.
That's your
You're
head.
done.
You know what I'm saying? You get caught, smell like some weed. God damn
That's
it.
crazy, bro.
You thought the Caucus Club was motherfucking being some dickheads. You know what I'm saying? These
Watch
motherfuckers
this.
gonna take your head. Fuck
Japan
that.
said,
Like,
hold my beer,
Bruh.
Watch it.
they don't play no games down there.
Shit, there's certain parts of Asia, nigga, where it's illegal to video record and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't, like they don't even have cell phones with cameras, nigga.
Damn.
Like for real.
Look,
Censor
my whole
shit.
thing is
That's how
don't got
North
time for
Korea
that
is,
shit.
nigga. You can't bring no outside media sources into North Korea.
well, yeah, that's a fucking
They-
entire
they- you-
dictatorship.
you
that's
really
that's
can't
a
even go to
planet-
North Korea,
That's
to
a
be honest.
planet within our planet right there. Like
Yeah.
North Korea ain't even like that shit ain't even a part of the earth.
No, they're
You know what
on
I'm
their
saying?
own, bro.
That's
Facts.
just North Korea.
They on their own.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
they
North
do what they
Korea, bro.
want.
They do
How
it-
they
bro.
want.
They don't let nobody in.
Nobody.
They don't let
in,
nobody
they
out.
They don't have no internet.
Bro, they've let in a handful of Americans come, and one of them motherfuckers is black,
Rodman.
so you know they fuck with us.
Dennis Rodman.
But-
Yeah.
that nigga Dennis Rodman
Yeah, he sure
and
did.
John. I think John Sally or
Sally.
Sally. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
been there
No
too.
shit, huh?
Yep.
They fuck with the athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Man.
for sure. They're big basketball players.
Yeah.
Or big basketball fans.
Fans,
Because all the
yeah.
ones that have pretty much been there, I'm pretty sure it's all basketball stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine having that much power that guy
And it
has,
because
bro.
because the nigga who the president, that nigga like his fans of these
When
niggas.
you I didn't realize until I was watching some documentary about that situation, and it was basically because had Kim got fucking sick, and he made his sister like a big powerful player,
Right.
so that like while he was sick, she's still
she was the general. in
yeah,
charge.
like she's
Yeah,
still in
yeah.
charge, and he's still in charge, and
Right.
but this motherfucker like he basically stole the fucking like presidency situation like from his brother or some shit.
Oh,
Like
they
killed
kill
his
each other
brother
and
and all
shit.
sorts.
Yeah,
I was
bro,
like,
it's like
this
some-
motherfucker is crazy. This is gangster shit for real.
No,
like
it's
holy
like that
shit.
old school shit still. Like
Like,
I'm taking over the
straight-
kingdom. I'm killing
bruh.
my dad, my brother. Get out
Everything,
the way.
bruh.
I want this shit.
Yeah, like it was crazy. I was like, oh.
That's fucking crazy.
Kim
That's
was
how.
about
That's
it.
how they.
From a young age, he knew he wanted what he wanted.
Bro,
He
bro,
was
I
going
I'm
seen-
for it.
saying
I
they put
seen,
that fear in them. Be like, bro,
bruh.
I'll kill my own
I
brother,
was
my own
watching
dad for this shit.
a documentary on Vice, and I don't know how, but the dude was able to get clearance to get the camera at least on the border, right? Nigga, at the border between North Korea and South Korea, nigga, it's a building.
I'm sure.
A little tiny like
little shack with motherfuckers with a gun in it.
Niggas, hella niggas with guns. But you can see different soldiers from each country
Just looking at each other.
Standing up.
They fucking hate each other.
Yeah, and that's their job.
But they look at each other all day.
That's what they do
all
for a
day,
living,
bro.
Yep.
Like,
wait,
like
bust
as
a
close
move.
as me and you. And it's like, but they don't say nothing.
Nope.
Nothing, nigga. Like, they're not even allowed to speak to each other type shit.
That's
like,
just like if war starts, that's where it starts, right there. We all
that
dying.
shit crazy.
It's
crazy because South Korea, bro, they're super open. Nigga, they got singers, pop stars. They got all type of shit.
Yeah, they even
going on,
got. There's even some some Korean rappers.
Yeah, absolutely.
That be coming out of there.
In North Korea, bro, they got the news on playing on TV
all day.
Well, I mean, you got to think,
nigga,
like,
you ain't got
South
nothing
Korea,
else.
We've helped. You know, we helped them out.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
one of our we're one of their allies. You know what I'm saying? So of course, you know what I mean.
I get it.
I think the one thing that I just wish that America didn't do so much of was like putting so much fear of other places into us. Like, for instance, Africa.
Right.
Like as a whole.
Right.
Like most people don't even realize that when they speak on Africa, they're speaking on the entire continent,
Right.
not just a country.
Yes.
So that right there misses people.
arguably the most beautiful continent in the world.
Well, and
that's
I think
a fact,
Not even the
bro.
most beautiful,
I think-
but the most resourceful.
Yes,
the most,
everything about it, bro.
for sure.
Bro,
And I
like
wish
everything.
that there was just a lot more stuff that showed the better or the more encouraging sides of other countries.
Right.
You know, because I think America does that. Like,
It's fear mongering.
they put a lot of fear in people just by the type of shit they choose to show.
Absolutely.
Like, instead of showing
But-
all the
but
nice
it's not
shit,
ju-
it's
it's not
always
just
like,
them with other
bro, did you
countries.
see the mass fucking graves and shit and
Fuck outta
blah blah
here.
blah?
But
like,
but
you
it
know,
ain't
always
just-
going to the
it
war
ain't just
torn
with other
places, but,
countries
like,
though, bro. They do that shit.
Yeah, with
they do
us,
that
with
shit to
everybody
different
else.
social classes too.
For
like,
sure.
Like,
Oh, for sure.
And like one of the biggest places I know for a fact that they do it is Chicago, bro.
Oh,
if
yeah,
anybody outside of Chicago that knows
yep.
nothing about it, the first thing you're gonna think, nigga, I'm not going there. That shit crazy. Like, nigga, no, Chicago's
It's
one of
beautiful.
one of the fucking
Their downtown
places in the
is
world.
dope. Downtown is dope, but shit,
Some of the
like
It's
best-
real. It's real.
like-
Don't get me fucked up. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
like,
like,
FGB Duck just got shot on like the fucking
no, but I'm saying,
Melrose
but
of
I'm saying,
fucking
but I'm
Chicago.
saying, but Duck is actively in that lifestyle,
facts.
bro. Like,
That's true.
You like not saying innocent people don't get killed because they do, but
Facts.
you
No,
don't
I get
hear
your
just a
point. I see
gang
where
of
you're going with
stories.
that.
All random motherfucker got killed for nothing today. Like when you hear about all these motherfuckers dying, they're involved in the streets.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying. So I'm not saying
Facts.
it's okay, but these niggas signed up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, but I don't just see a bunch of fucking random white ladies getting shot in Chicago, bro.
That's true.
saying?
And you know it's so crazy because the reason I've been to Chicago was because of my white side of my family, and I like it wasn't because like, and I don't feel like I ever felt threatened or you know what I'm saying. We walked downtown and did our thing, and
Right.
you know we
Had some
visited. We
good
were fucking
food.
tourists, like you know,
Went to
kept
the
it pushing.
Bean.
Because
Yeah.
you know why? Because they know who is and who ain't involved, bro. That like you gotta understand too. Like people that are involved in that, they think these niggas are just straight savages. No, they like that when it's them
When it's
against
game
people.
time.
When
No,
it's
I got
game-
you. When it's
But
game time.
when it comes to them interacting with regular people, bro, these people are like the most kindest, coolest motherfuckers you'll ever be around. Some of them are the smartest motherfuckers you'll ever be around. It's
That's
just
true.
facts.
I mean, I can attest to that.
You're
You
a
know,
product of
some
your
people who was
environment, you
about
know what
that
I'm
shit,
saying?
but
This
they
is
was
true.
some of the coolest individuals on the planet.
Right.
No, you're right.
Long as you ain't talking about no gangster shit with them, they gonna be cool with you.
They gonna be cool with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. What you smoking on over there, bro?
Shit. What am I smoking on? Some platinum cookies.
Okay. What you got?
Some Durban Kush. I'm not gonna say where it came from, but this is what I was smoking the other day, yesterday. You know, it's,
I got you.
man.
Yeah, I'm still on that trop.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you
still
got
on
some fire.
trop. Still on that
cool.
Tropicana.
It works. I'm
y'all
high.
niggas know I just smoke runts, but today I ain't got it.
I feel that.
That's all I smoke for real.
Hell
I
yeah.
like the runs. I mean, I'm not mad at you for that being like
I just
your
like
strain.
it.
Because
I just
I'm
fuck with it.
like I said, trop is my
It's
shit.
fire. Runs
If
is
it's
fire.
not if it's not runs, then I need a OG, like just a regular OG, not no fucking other shit.
Like
Yeah,
a
just
triangle
some regular
Kush or
OG. Yep.
yeah,
a Louis the 13th.
there you go,
or
there you
something.
go,
There you
there you
got
go.
you.
Or like, and if it's not that, then I'm probably smoking some gelato cake or some just gelato. But
I
like,
like wedding
I like the
cake.
gelato cake. The
Fuck with the wedding
19 cut specifically.
I don't like wedding cake, bro.
I'm not a big wedding cake fan
I
either.
like
actually,
the gas. How gassy it is.
if I'm gonna do one of the cake, I like the gelato cake. I like
Wedding cake and concentrate.
damn, what was the other one? There's another one that Crystal Leaves carries that it's got wedding cake in it.
There's a bunch of
But
gas
I
that
don't-
got
can't
wedding
remember the
cake
name
in
of it
it,
off the top
though.
of my head
Low
right now.
key, like a bunch of gas weeds with wedding cake in it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
that's why I said there's a variation that
Yeah.
that I smoke all the time that's got wedding cake.
Yeah.
I just can't remember the fucking name of it right now.
I
'cause
just
haven't
don't
had it
like.
in a
I just
while.
don't like wedding cake.
Straight wedding cake.
Yeah.
But the thing that's so crazy is it's just that shows the testament of how like people's taste buds be so drastically different. Because I know hella people who when wedding cake, the way I see Trop, and I have to buy it when I see it. I know motherfuckers like that with like wedding cake or do-si-do or you know what I'm saying, one of those fucking strains. So yeah, I feel that though. I'm not a
Dosi's.
fan.
I fuck with Dosi.
Do-si-do's good.
fire.
I fucks with that shit.
With it.
But down in New Mexico,
Okay.
we're gonna soon be able to hopefully get some shit. The governor down there, she basically put, a deadline. She wanted to see some results by the end of the week. And people hurt. You know what I'm saying? Her Congress and Senate people and all the politicians that are involved down there in New Mexico got her some written up bills to basically help with the legalization part of cannabis so that adults 21 and up can possess and consume and do what they want with cannabis, you know what I'm saying, within the means of the law, obviously. And then also taking care of the conviction records and, getting rid of some of those smaller cases that they can just not waste any resources and time and money on out of court. You know what I'm saying? And then again, like I said, letting people expunge and do all that nonsense for those lower, level cases and shit like that.
Dope, super dope. Good.
Yeah, so New Mexico, y'all are coming along, and I think that this is a good look because New Mexico's been back and forth so much over the last few weeks that to see them finally to see the governor finally stepping up and be like, no, like fuck all this back and
gotta
forth
make
shit.
this
Like
shit happen.
start making shit
Yeah, that's
move.
right. Hell yeah.
Like that's all they needed. It's fucking
little
leader.
push.
A leader.
it.
That's it.
That's
Somebody to step up and be like, this is how we're gonna do
we're
it.
doing.
This is what we're
goddamn it.
doing.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how y'all make it happen, but make it happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Today.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So New Mexico, y'all are coming along. You know what I'm saying? Coming along.
Good shit.
Yeah, good shit. Yo, so what do you guys feel about when you hear or when you see, let's see, because you smoking a blunt, when you see the white ash, how do you feel about your weed? And when you're smoking your joint, when you see white ash, how do you feel?
It makes you feel comfortable,
Okay.
but you never know.
Why?
Me knowing, because it's easy to do that. I forgot what they could put on it to make it have white ash, but I know they could play with it. But also, it makes you think that it was a good flush and all that. You're smoking some really good shit. So.
For sure. What about you?
It makes me feel more comfortable than when it's dark, for sure. But to be honest with you, like, bro, I assume when I'm smoking that there's probably something wrong with the weed. Every time.
Like every time.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who grew it, don't matter where it came from, even if it's the best of the best. I just assume in my head, bro, there's probably something up with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just but I smoke, bro. It ain't like, bro, come on. It ain't healthy to do. It's not healthy to do.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
I'm gonna consume it anyway. So I'm to the point where if it's something that I can't visibly, know something's wrong on my own or some shit like that, then I'm probably gonna smoke it.
I feel that.
Okay.
So what if I told you that the ash color may have nothing to do with the quality of weed?
I wouldn't be surprised.
So
But
that's what I'm saying.
still,
I don't
it's
So
really
and that's
give a
why
fuck.
I was getting ready to say your statement probably holds the most weight because to just take that stance and that approach, just like, fuck what the color of the ash is and
Right.
something's wrong with the weed. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's not as bad as this other shit.
Right,
But,
right.
like that's a good stance to just kind of have in general. Because, it just like the whole idea of, if you hold the smoke in longer, you're going to get higher. Like that
Right,
shit.
that's-
That shit
What
was
you gonna
debunked.
do is
I
get
hate that
lightheaded.
shit.
And
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Well,
it.
and that shit
And
was
cough.
that shit was debunked. That's false.
Right.
Y'all can
Super
go
false.
look that shit up. Holding your smoke in longer doesn't mean that you're
Shit
gonna
don't
get
mean
higher
nothing.
than if you blew it out 5 seconds before that.
I got
Like,
so many family members that fucking
They-
swear to that shit, bro.
They say after a certain amount of time, your lungs can't take any more. Like the capacity is filled in, no
Yeah.
matter what, because you're breathing, bro.
Yeah.
So like after that, it's no point of holding it in no more. And I don't remember how long that is, but it's not. It's only a couple seconds, 2-3 seconds.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Like it's like
It don't take. It was debunked.
Once
It
you-
was debunked.
Once you get that, once you get that initial inhale, your lungs aren't even gonna take all that.
Right.
That's why you're blowing smoke out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep, and even when, and again, like I think people they feel that way because one, they're making themselves kind of lightheaded.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, when you do hold the smoke in longer, you do have a longer, or like a better chance of when you do blow out, you're not blowing out like a big, massive cloud of smoke.
Right.
But again,
Yeah,
that's just
yeah.
a misconception of you actually getting high.
Shit,
but it's
bro,
not. You're not. Getting
I
higher.
was looking at some studies and shit. They say the reason why, bro, it makes anybody even feel like that. They say because when you're holding your breath, bro, it makes blood rush to your head.
right.
Yeah,
That's what I
That's
said.
what
lightheaded.
gives you the
Yeah,
lightheaded.
you're getting lightheaded. Yeah.
So that's literally the only thing it's doing is
Getting lightheaded,
you
bro.
lightheaded feeling. It's like, nigga, what
You're
are you doing?
asphyxiating yourself and shit.
Nah, but like, so when I was younger, I used to do
you
that
an
shit.
erotic ass motherfucker.
I was
huh?
doing that shit, bro. When I was like, first started smoking and shit in high school, bro, I used to hold that shit in.
Oh, we all did.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
till
I was-
no smoke came out.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
everybody
Like,
did
I'll
that
blow
shit
out,
at one
ain't
point.
nothing coming out, and I'll be like, nigga, I'm getting high. Nah, nigga, it's same shit.
Yeah, facts.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so basically the same thing with that is maybe the situation with the white ash, black ash situation, because it
not
could be
surprised.
there's a lot of variables to why the ash is smoked or the ash is white or black. It could be moisture content. It can be because of the flush. It can also be because just certain strains just combust and that's just what they do. They've also said that even like the ways that you're smoking it can
Okay.
actually cause, you know what I'm saying? Like when
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
actually
yeah.
getting a full combustion situation and blah, blah, like you can go look it up. There's a whole situation, but it's not definitive yet. Like there's not enough information to sit there and definitely say yes and definitely say no. But there's a lot of information now, or at least enough information to say it's probably doesn't mean a whole lot. Like you can't sit there and say that white ash or black ash equals quality,
Right.
or not, or lack of quality,
Yeah.
if you will, for the black ash. So that's the one thing that I thought that was super interesting. Like, damn,
Now you got to question everything.
now you really do. Like that
I
was
don't
the
trust
one thing
shit.
that we all, like all stoners, I feel like, especially the flower smokers, held on to. Like, as long as that ash is white, like it's better than some of the shit I've smoked,
Right.
right? But the reality is that may not be the truth. Actually,
It doesn't even matter.
it don't even matter.
why I
like
have trust issues.
bruh. You know what I'm saying? Got motherfucking trust issues. But and you know what? Speaking of trust issues, Young Jock, he out here. Okay, we all know. Look, we all know. Look, hold up. Look, hold up. Hold up.
I thought he was gonna say Drake or something.
Nah, bro. Young Jock. Look, okay. Young Jock is now pulled the ultimate transformation like any woman can do that's good with a motherfucking paintbrush. You know what I'm saying? Or makeup brush. My bad. It's not paint. It's
What
makeup.
the fuck?
Wait.
What do you mean?
Listen, hold up.
Hold up. I'm confused.
So
right
look.
now. Hold up.
When you get with a woman who can really do her makeup, you can wake up, go to
Oh.
bed with one person, wake up with another, right? That
For
shit is a
sure.
reality. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Young Jock has now figured out how to do his own version of that. He didn't want to wait to grow his beard out, so the motherfucker used some sort of spray on.
Oh
like,
no, he didn't, bro.
Bruh.
He got the
Bruh.
the spray can lineup, bro. Don't do that.
look, he was on radio the other day.
What the fuck?
And or not on radio, on IG, and he debuted his new fake beard. So instead of waiting for his facial hair to grow naturally, he decided he was going to use a special spray-on tactic to get his desired look.
Bro,
Oh man!
what are you
Don't
doing?
let
What's
that
wrong
rub
with
off on the
these
pillow.
niggas, man?
Don't let that
For
rub off
real.
on the pillow. Don't let you get in the shower and forget you put
Don't-
that shit on. And
Don't start sweating,
Bruh.
Like, all
you know
that,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Like,
Oh man, I was like,
on,
oh
guy.
shit, Young Jock.
does it
Oh,
look like
shit.
spray paint?
I mean,
This nigga-
it's hard to tell, but like when you're real close up on it, it do look like he's got like real hair and then like blotches of like paint or something.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, bro, look.
I get it.
You see what I'm saying? Like you see this extra dark, like really weird
That
looking.
shit look crazy.
It look crazy,
What
don't
the
it?
fuck?
Hold up. What's
Just look up Young Jock fake beard, bro.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Or spray on beard.
That nigga is tweaking out, boy.
Bruh. This shit was just too funny. He ain't even the mids, bro. That shit's just funny. Oh man, Young Jock, bro. Did you find it yet?
I'm about to.
You have to find it. I just want to see your face.
Everybody's in this bitch. Yeah, nigga, that shit look crazy.
Oh man. Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
Bro.
You see it?
Yes, I see it.
It look all weird and patchy, huh?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Check this out, people.
He said, check this out, people. Look at this shit, bruh. And if that wasn't a good enough look for y'all, go look it up. Just go Google it.
Yes.
Young Jock
I'll throw
spray
it up
on
there too.
beard. Yeah,
Fuck
oh,
it.
bruh.
I'll throw it up.
He said, fuck it, I'm going to throw it up there. Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit cray. Oh, man.
Tweaking.
So, bro, did you? I know you, Turner, being artist and all. You be not necessarily involved on or up to date, so to speak, in the hip hop world and news and stuff because you be doing your own shit. But I'm sure you heard about the Quavo and Sweetie shit. What are your thoughts on that? Because me and Eric talked about it the other day.
You just talking about the elevator part? You talking
Yeah.
about the whole fucking
the whole
story?
Well, you can start with just the elevator part, but if you want to tell your whole opinion just about the situation, go for it.
Shit, bro. Let me tread lightly. Shit, I think it's unfortunate, bro, that they were caught on camera like that, and they're famous. I've been in situations in my life, bro, where like females are fucking crazy.
Fucking
So
crazy.
you really never know. I don't really want to speak, you know what I'm saying? But I just know that shit makes them both look like just fucking retarded, and they're both bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I think you're on the same page as us.
Yep.
That's pretty much what we were saying too.
It's just all stupid. But as far as like, it gets deeper though. They say these niggas jumped this nigga. What's the nigga's name? Justin something.
Oh yeah.
What's the nigga? So a host of some shit.
I forgot the name of the dude, but yeah.
Yeah.
The
I know who
Migos.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was talking shit
They
and-
they allegedly beat this nigga's ass for
Yeah.
asking her those questions and shit in the interviews,
Right.
which makes them corny as fuck. Like street niggas don't really move like that. Like you mad at this nigga for asking a celebrity a question,
Right.
and she answered how she answered.
Yeah.
Like you should have had the homegirls beat her ass.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Or just left it alone and
Left it alone.
got you
That's
a new
what
girl.
this should have
Nigga,
happened,
you're
bro.
fucking rich as shit, bro. You worried about this bitch? Like that's crazy to me.
I agree. Well, like I said, you was on the same page as me and Eric.
Yep.
And there's a little update for this situation,
Okay.
and now we got the LAPD investigating that video, and both of them are being investigated for it.
Right.
And it's
Right.
like what I had said, remember? Because I was like, depending on how you looking at it, you can make the claim that she was the aggressor and she started the situation by grabbing for his material, possessions.
Right.
Right. Like that would trigger anybody.
Right.
So at that point, like you can't, say that it was all his fault. Granted, then that's when you see him do what he does, and he, again, depending on the eyes, that you're looking through, that was overly done, and blah blah blah. But then again, to play devil's advocate, it looks just like she kind of tripped, and like they're in a small ass elevator.
Bro, it don't look like nothing.
I don't know what it looked like. But the
two
point
motherfuckers arguing that
hey,
that happens
like I
all
said,
the
it's
time
all
in the world.
eyes, you know what I'm saying?
But it
It's
happens
just
to be two famous people.
facts.
Bro, you know how many
the fact
motherfucking
is
couples
people are gonna take
fall in the
sides.
elevator.
People, and that's you see. I said it looks almost from a certain perspective like she tripped a little bit, and
This shit just don't seem that serious. That's why I said it just makes them look goofy, if anything.
But again, when you're in this world where everybody gets to have an opinion and everybody gets to be the expert,
You got to
Right.
deal with it.
like
You signed
you're
in
gonna
for this
right,
shit.
like you know what I'm saying. You're gonna get all the different sides. Like
You're gonna get this
Quavo's gonna
backlash
hear
and
all the
this.
bullshit
Yeah.
from
Right.
the people who feel like he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Period. But then he's gonna have the people who are gonna be on his side who are looking at it from the perspective of, well, if she didn't try to get his shit, like it wouldn't have happened. Like,
Right.
Bro, just think
and
about
vice versa for her.
And not trying to justify this shit at all. But I'm saying though, like, bro, when you push somebody and they fucking snap, that like it doesn't matter, boy, girl, whatever the fuck. Like you never know what she was doing, what she was saying. If she's going on camera talking about, oh, I'm gonna let the nigga pick the nigga we're gonna have the threesome with. Like she's going on camera saying shit like that, and niggas know y'all are in a public relationship. I'm wondering what the fuck she be at the crib saying to you.
Hell yeah.
She don't give a fuck. She don't respect
Not
you.
at all, bro.
You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no.
And I thought it was an interesting dynamic anyway, because when you look at the situation, like the Migos aren't hot, Quavo's not hot, definitely not.
I wouldn't
And
say they're not hot. They just
they're
haven't been
not
dropping.
hot, bro. They're and that's the point. They're not hot no more. Like the way
I wouldn't
that
say
hip hop
that.
moves, like will they always be the Migos and make their mark? Hell yeah, they
sure.
made their mark. They changed the sound of music for an entire generation. Like you can't take away what they did, right? But we've moved on. Like that's just the reality.
The
like
baby's
people,
hot now. Little baby's hot.
People don't want to hear, like, not that they don't want to hear the Migos, but I think it's unless the
They're not
Migos
first
can
in
come
line right
out
now.
and be different again and change the game, like they're not gonna get the same attention and love that they did get. They're gonna rely on their core fans at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they've did this. Like now it's like, all right, they fell off the go up train, and now they've hit that stagnant. Like, all right, now we just riding our wave of
Like
our
it just
people who
depends on
rock
how
with
we
us.
talking though. Are we talking popularity or stats?
I mean,
Because
popularity.
every album did more numbers
For sure, but again, we're not talking about past. We're talking about present.
right. But when they drop Culture 3, it's gonna do more than Culture 2.
Yeah, but that's if.
So
I
I'm
think
just
I don't
saying,
know.
bro.
I just think in this cancel culture,
like, so they might not
situation right
be
now,
a niggas that we talk
like,
about
look at
every
how-
day. But when you have a certain status in this shit, bro, once you drop, that's like if Jay-Z drops tomorrow. No, we don't talk about Jay-Z, nigga. But if this nigga drops tomorrow,
Yeah,
he will
I
be a
agree.
#1 selling album.
I agree, but I don't think that the Migos would be.
I think that they would definitely hit the Billboard.
They
Top
would
100.
hit Billboard for sure.
Probably
But I
top
don't-
10.
But I
They
don't.
would probably be top 5 albums.
Yeah,
for a few weeks, at least.
I would say maybe the first two.
I want to say I'll give them like 8.
Yeah, I
At
don't know.
least.
I don't know if I give them that much.
Especially knowing how many features they could tap.
But I feel like that's the problem. Is they're better feature artists, all of them.
Shit, a
You
lot
know
of
what I'm
niggas
saying?
are.
For
Yeah.
sure, for sure. But at this
shit.
point,
that though.
like the way that they're all moving, like Quavo was trying to go solo and do
Yeah.
his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think
they-
Offset could go solo and do his
Offset,
thing.
if he would have went solo, like I think
Yeah.
that's a no brainer that he
Yeah.
would do well.
Yep.
But you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that they haven't been doing anything like as a group really, and Quavo was in the process, or is in that process of trying to do his solo thing and be, branch himself off of the Migos as just Quavo. Like this right here, knowing how bad we did, the culture did, and bashed Tory Lanez, and we didn't even have a video. Like this, we have a video. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
he didn't shoot the bitch. Nigga.
I agree, but still, that's still one of those situations. Like they're still on that one with the Tory Lanez stuff until it's all said and done. Like all we know is just what he said and she said. It's a he said she said situation.
That's all y'all know. I know Tory Lanez personally.
Well, but still, the point is we ain't getting into all that
that's
shit.
all y'all niggas know.
The point is,
Yeah.
as fans, like we're just gonna speak from a generalistic point of view, right? Like I mean, if you're close to these people, obviously you're gonna have more
I
information.
wouldn't say I'm close.
But you're still
Yeah.
gonna have more information than the average.
Yeah.
But from a generalistic point of view, like we just have the he say, she say aspect, right? There's no actual video or evidence to say that he's lying or she's lying.
Right.
Whereas with this situation, again, there's a video. So like
Yeah.
whether she's right or he's right, whatever, like now there's people are really picking sides, and it's not gonna just go away. Right, like this one's one of those situations. It's like a Chris Brown situation to me. Like
Maybe
but
not
I don't
that
think so.
extreme, Not that
That's-
extreme.
that's what I'm saying, 'cause, bro,
not to that extreme.
Nigga,
but the point is
Chris
that
Brown
that's what people
and
are gonna
Rihanna
remember.
both posted motherfucking photos. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah, when they were
That's
the
a different.
bruises and all that shit.
That's different.
They was
But
going
but
at
here's
it.
but here's my point of why. but
That's-
here's my point of why I bring that
Nigga.
up though. Is because these are the memories that fans are gonna tap back into, and those experiences, right?
Yeah.
Like how did it make them feel about Chris Brown when that happened, right? And that's an immediate.
You're absolutely right. But Chris
know what I'm
Brown,
saying?
Chris Brown is bigger than fucking
Oh, for
life.
sure. Oh, and that's when
Like-
and that's
like,
was my
nigga-
next point of why I felt like you can't necessarily compare him, because Chris Brown, I think even in today's culture, if that were to happen today, like he would have been able to bounce back like he did. Whereas-
Him. And we're not saying. I don't know about y'all's opinion, but in my opinion, it just depends on your character, who you are.
Right. Again, I think Chris Brown would have been
he
able to
can
bounce back
He
regardless.
can bounce
had
back.
bounce back potential. Right.
Also, it happened when he was a child.
True.
Basically,
Right,
like you can say, oh, he's still a kid. You know what I'm saying? So people he grows up. People are a little more
My
forgiving.
point. So,
people
but-
forget.
And
you know what I'm
see, now
saying?
you're driving my point home though. So now you got Quavo, who is older, should know better, like you even said. You know, again, like we're not talking about Sweetie, right? Because
But
she
he
is
didn't beat her
younger.
ass though. I don't
I
think.
agree.
I don't think people are gonna take it that serious.
People are though.
I don't
In
know.
today's- no,
Maybe
today
that's
they will.
that's
Watch what
that's
it is.
why it's so
maybe
big.
y'all are right, but I don't think those people.
If you go look at
I don't
the
think those
comments,
people were
bro.
his fans anyway.
Well, and
So
they're
does it-
her fans,
does it
and that's
really
what I'm saying,
matter?
but they're both getting it. That's why I said in
Because
this world,
that's like if you walk down the hallway with a big L on your forehead, nigga. Everybody can say anything.
oh for sure.
Anything, but at the end of the day, nigga, how like the only thing that really matters is what you telling yourself. So if you say if they're saying all this and you're like, damn, you're right, I got an L on my head, so I'm a fucking loser, then you're
For sure.
defeated,
But-
bro.
but
all it
but
takes for
again-
him to be like is, yo, y'all are saying I'm like this, but I'm not like this. As long as he don't believe that shit, bro, he's gonna be at peace. No matter where his popularity's at with the world, the nigga he's already
But
fucking
when you're
rich. He's already connected. He's gonna be able to do whatever the fuck he wants to do for the rest of his life. Like this is not
Agreed.
going to.
I look.
Like,
I'm not
it's
saying
not
this
gonna
is going
take
to
that.
change his lifestyle.
Yeah.
But I do think this will affect his career.
I think it'll have people mad, but I don't really think it's gonna affect it because
I
I don't
think it's
think I
going
don't
to
think
affect
I don't
his
think
career
he's like
because
he's not like a
there's not-
Drake nigga, like where his fan base is like those people.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Nigga,
think it's gonna be interesting
Quavo's
to
fans
see.
is a bunch of fucking little ass fucking kids who sell drugs and do drugs and like these niggas don't give a fuck. If anything, they're like, nigga, knock the bitch out. Like they don't give a fuck, bro. He's
I
gonna
feel
be
that.
all right, nigga. He's gonna have a space. Like-
it's gonna be interesting to see.
Not and I'm not gonna sit here and say
I'm agree to disagree. I think that this is gonna be one of those moments that, like, it's not gonna stop him from touring with his core
nigga, Bill
fan base.
Cosby is in jail for doing the shit that he did. You know how many niggas go on Vlad and say free Bill Cosby?
Lil
My
Boosie all
nigga,
the
they
time.
don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, that shit's
like,
funny.
bro.
Again,
That
I
is
think
funny.
that when you're talking his core fan base, they're always gonna be there.
Yeah.
But I don't think that he's gonna be able to rise back to the top position like how Chris Brown did after that situation, which was we all agree was worse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And again, one, I think it's just because two, the climate of today is just different than
Right.
when it did happen to Chris Brown. Two, you said Chris Brown had the excuse of really just being a young kid and not knowing how to deal with himself, his emotions.
Not only being a
everything
young
he was
kid, but
dealing with.
nigga, the excuse of nigga, she was really beating the fuck out this nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I had to
again,
defend
that's where
myself.
I can't sit here. We can't just talk about how Quavo may potentially have damaging situations, but sweet
To be
too,
honest with
because
you,
the
I
fact
think
that
if
she's
anything,
being
her career
investigated
is
too-
hurting more because, bro, everything
she will
negative I'm hearing
immediately
about
now.
this situation is more about her. Like I haven't, like
But
I'll
I
be
think
on
it's
so
only
I don't
more
hear
about her
nobody
because
saying
she's
shit
the
about
bigger
Quavo.
artist of the two.
She's not bigger
Right
Nigga,
now, and
how?
because she's the more
How?
popular of the two
Nah,
right
nigga.
now.
Nigga, how?
Accolade wise, she's
Nigga,
not touching.
She has
a
like
Quavo,
she has
period.
like 3 songs.
I get it. But when
Nigga.
you're talking popularity wise right now,
Nah,
look,
nigga.
numbers don't always mean everything, bro.
Nah.
Like I get it. Like from your point of view and you understanding like how the industry works, like you're like, man, fuck all that. Like I'd rather get the check and get
Nah,
the
it ain't
bread
even
and
it ain't even
fuck
about the
numbers
check,
as long as
bro.
the shit
For
is
you to be a
correlating
big
to what I'm
for you
supposed
to be a bigger artist, you would have to have. I'm not even talking about current hits or anything. Nigga, you would have to have, first of all, have that same type amount of power and connection. She don't got power like this, nigga. Like, I don't think niggas realize how big this nigga was. Nigga, he executive produced Pop Smoke's album. Niggas don't even be knowing. Like, nigga, Quavo is really, like, doing
in
a
there.
lot more than nigga. Like,
For sure.
Bro, he's not, like, mediocre. This nigga is huge.
I never said he was.
And she's not that big.
I think popularity wise though, I think she's more popular.
She's
and
she might
and
be.
you got to remember.
But
I'm
is she more
speaking
popular
from-
for music like him, or
and
is she
again,
more
I'm
popular for being
speaking
on social
from-
media?
And
Though?
you have to remember, I'm speaking from a generalistic
different.
point of view, right? From
But
a
it's
generalistic, and again, that's you speaking from an artist.
Because like if anybody's
the
fucking with
industry.
Sweetie, it's like, oh shit, I saw her on social media. This picture. Oh, she did this video.
oh,
She
for
did
sure.
like nobody is talking about nigga. She dropped that new record. Like
Again,
I
I
don't even
agree.
know anybody who has ever even said her shit's fire.
I agree. I'm not arguing
Even
with you.
females be like, bro,
Look,
this
you,
shit ass.
you
I'd be
see,
like,
I'm
nigga.
not arguing with the point of view that you have because it's a valid one.
I just don't think she's
But
that
again,
big, bro.
I'm looking from just how people, the general public looks and views shit, right? Like social media is real life in certain people's lives and eyes. And
That's
shit.
what matters.
Like, that's what matters.
Well, I
right?
believe the
So
truth when the
and when you
when the
look
lie is
at
more
the
entertaining.
engagement
Right.
and how Sweetie has figured out the social media aspect of it, like in most people's eye, the general public, she's the bigger artist, right? She's the one that's on the rise.
I wouldn't
She
say
was the
bigger
more
artist. That's that because you're
again,
saying
I'm
artist.
not-
You can say she's a bigger
more
personality.
popular person, whatever you want to call it. I don't
She's a
care how
bigger influencer. Nigga, she's not a
speaking
bigger
from
artist.
A generalistic point of view.
She's a bigger influencer.
Because
Let's say that.
the point
'cause
is that the fact that she has music and she's categorized as a rapper, she's not. When you look her up, she's not. Look, it doesn't pop up. Oh, Sweetie the influencer. It's Sweetie the rapper. So the point is that that's what the general public's gonna think.
But that's like if I go and do a short film, that shit blows up. I'm where I'm at as an artist. Now I'm the most popular fucking rapper because of my movie. No, nigga, I would be
But
the
the
most
shit happens.
I would be the most popular actor because it's a movie.
But
it's
when you
not a
But
song.
when you have the catalog and you
Rapper actor.
right? That
I hear what y'all are
That's
saying,
what
bro.
I'm saying. We're
But I'm
talking
just saying.
generalistic. Like that, again. I know
That's
it's super
how the
hard,
public is going to take it.
and I know it's super hard for you to like look at it from
Bro,
a general.
Because I
Bro,
get
but
what you're
who-
saying,
yeah,
bro. Like,
I don't
I agree
argue with it at all.
100%.
I
Everything
don't
that
argue
you're
with
This
it
is
at
what
all.
y'all don't realize. Is
I
nigga,
do realize it.
No,
though.
listen, because you didn't even let me say what I was gonna say. Y'all keep saying the public, but y'all think the public controls the music industry.
I
and they
never
don't.
said that they did.
Nah.
I'm just saying when you have the
But
public's
you're saying
attention-
the public's opinion and his career, bro. Like them niggas don't have as much control of that shit as you think, my G.
Agreed. But
At
again,
all.
I've never said that it would affect his dealings outside of the music from a back of the house standpoint. I'm saying his just direct ability to be an artist himself, like to continue to grow at the rate that Migos was, right? Or even the potential that he had. That's all I was saying.
I think personally,
not saying he can't be an artist
bro,
at the end of this.
If the Migos decided to
money,
drop Culture 3 tomorrow, I think that it would be the most talked about album for a long time, for weeks, until somebody else bigger drops.
I think if you're talking about taking the advantage of like the publicity and everything that's around Quavo right now, agreed.
Either way,
because people love controversy.
But then I can't agree with that because when all that shit was going on with Tory Lanez, the nigga dropped a mixtape and it flopped.
True.
It was the worst numbers he ever had on a project.
Facts.
And what's crazy, it was probably one of the best projects he ever
I
put
know,
out.
and that's the crazy part about it. No, I agree with you. And see, and that's one of my points too, is why I don't feel like Quavo, like, and I'm not saying, and I think we should even clarify too, if Migos does something together, it's gonna do great. I don't think that.
I don't think Quavo's shit was
drops
ever hot
something-
on its own anyway. Like
and that's
that.
my point.
Yeah,
so
like,
when
no,
you're
but,
talking
like-
about just the Quavo, like let's eliminate the
Because
Migos.
when I
the
think
Migos
about-
is not in the situation.
All
It's
right, so when I
Quavo.
think about him, that's
Right?
what I think about. I'm not just thinking like, oh shit, Quavo's done. Because nigga, when they drop, like he's gonna be the biggest nigga on it. He's gonna be the nigga on every.
Well, he's
hook.
he's the
He's
center
gonna,
of
like,
attention
you know what
for
I'm
the
saying?
Migos. Facts. But when you're talking about him as a solo artist or songs that you like, there's not one. I don't know one memorable, just straight Quavo song, like that I can think of
I don't
that I
either.
listen to. You know what I'm saying?
I know memorable Quavo like hooks and verses.
Right, but they're
Like-
part of
like-
actual songs though.
No,
right?
like outside of even him being with the Migos, like it might be Quavo with somebody else.
Again, and that goes back to me saying they're all great feature artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't take that from any of the Migos. Like they can hop on anybody's shit and snap.
Mm-hmm.
Like facts. You know what I'm saying? But that's I guess the clarification is just Quavo's solo situation. Like if he did anything with the Migos, like the Migos have enough accolades and enough fan power to, you're right, they're gonna do something together as a group. You know, I don't think Quavo after this would have, like, I think he would experience the same situation as Tory, only worse.
But then you also got to think about too, because a musician, like they're not doing this on their own. They still got a bunch of producers they got and shit. Then you got to think about all the people that support those people too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The facts are, nigga, you can go back to any Migos or even Quavo solo album. Look at the production, nigga.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
He's gonna be all right because
I don't think that
everybody
from-
that did a beat on this nigga shit is fucking huger than life, nigga. Not just 1-2 beats, nigga. The whole project is flooded with niggas that have fan bases galore. So I'm not saying people are gonna necessarily support this nigga and be like, oh, we fuck with him, but nigga, The views are gonna come, and the money's still gonna come.
Oh yeah,
he's still gonna be
got
okay.
He's got enough core fan base.
He's still
like
gonna
I
be
said.
okay. It's not gonna hurt his career, but what it's gonna do is just gonna turn him from being a good guy to a bad guy. But he's still gonna be bigger than life. That's all it's gonna do.
I agree with that.
You go from being a superhero to a villain, but either way, my nigga, you're popular. You're up there. You're in ranks, bro. You're the people.
Like I said,
they
I don't
want to
think
know
the
what's going
lifestyle
on.
will change very much because the reality is, I think that the Migos, all of them, have been riding on their core fan base for the last few years anyway, right? And eating well off that. So the idea, like that's never wasn't a question of like whether Quavo could maintain that. That's solidified.
I just think people like and y'all talking about like being in this day and age too, because I agree with what y'all are saying. I just think people get over shit really quick.
That's what I was gonna bring up too. It's like it's gonna be the center of attention, and then a week or two, it's gonna.
You know, some people might still talk about it. You might got a couple people that's all like, "Oh fuck him," he like, yeah. But it ain't gonna. It's not gonna be like a. It's not gonna be like a big deal, bro.
I don't think Saweetie's gonna be around.
Just even nah, hell no. And that was my point, bro. He's gonna outlast her for sure. We're still going to be talking about him when she's nowhere to be found. I promise you. Maybe not as relevant because he's going to be older, but like, nigga, he's like, bro, he's good. He's in the game. Like the things that they accomplished gave him a position.
Facts.
Forever.
Facts. Yeah, and I mean, the reality is Quavo is
nowhere.
like we've all said, like the back of the house aspect of what Quavo does, like that's not going to change.
Right.
Because people don't know enough about who's actually doing what behind the scenes anyway,
right?
To know, or to care, or to, you know what I mean. So like that shit, like again, it was never a question of whether he was gonna be rich,
then think about this
lifestyle,
too.
anything like that.
How many times has this nigga fucking? What about when NBA YoungBoy got in trouble for assault on his bitch? In a hotel.
I guess
nigga,
you made a few good
fall
points,
no,
you know, for sure.
Nigga, bro, still the hottest young nigga in it.
You're right. There, I guess we've all made some great points.
People,
you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be interesting to see.
They take sides, but you got enough people on this side to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody like. It's
like I said,
like
this
50,
is one of those
50.
situations where there's going to be multiple spectrums of glasses or views, right? Like we know that for sure.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, moving on. You know what I'm saying? Enough about motherfucking Quavo and Sweetie.
Yeah.
Let's move on to that mid-pack shit. You know what I'm saying? Mid-pack
I was waiting to see what I thought that was the mid-pack.
No, man, fuck
shit.
that. That was just conversation.
Oh, okay.
All right, no, this one's coming out of North Carolina. We had a cop who resigned to avoid being fired after he got caught on camera choking a police dog.
Damn.
Here's my question. Why was he not arrested? Because if I was to choke out a fucking police
You're going
dog,
to jail, bro.
that would be me assaulting a police officer. So why the fuck was this police officer not fucking arrested for assaulting another police officer?
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
This nigga choked the dog out, bro. For what?
Bruh. Because obviously the dog was not listening or something. He's got fucking
talk
problems.
about cancel culture, bro. They're really going to cancel this guy. People don't fuck with dogs. Like you fuck with the dog,
right? People do fuck with dogs. That's the problem.
Exactly.
You can't fuck with a dog because people do fuck with the dog. Yeah. So, but he basically resigned to avoid being fucking fired.
He should be in jail.
But he needs to be
assault
sir,
on a police
you
officer.
are a fucking mid-pack asshole, bro.
That's
only
James
I'm
Hampton.
only saying that because he's a cop.
James
If
Hampton
he was a
is
regular nigga, I'd be like, oh.
James Hampton's
That
a
dog will be
bitch.
aight.
Look, and the thing that's pissing me off is they're calling it engaged in inappropriate discipline.
What the fuck?
Again, if I
abuse.
choked out the motherfucking dog,
it's assault.
It's assault on a police officer. So why the fuck does he get special privileges to get some different charge or a lesser charge or some shit that he gonna walk home after court that day?
Part of the game.
It's a very simple answer.
I know, but still, that's some bullshit.
Talk shit.
That's that bullshit, bro. Fuck you, James Hampton. You're a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Mid-pack shit all day.
This nigga's choking dogs out. Somebody need to choke
Yes,
this nigga out.
Hell yeah.
Bruh, that's some bitch.
He probably did get choked out earlier by his sergeant. That's probably why he
taking it out on his dog.
That's
and
why he
shit.
didn't get the big charge.
He got paddled and shit.
It was like, oh fuck, I choked his ass out earlier. He got mad, fucking choked the
Bruh.
dog out.
Bullshit.
Let it slide.
We gotta let it
Anyways.
slide. We just gotta give him some misconduct shit.
Bruh. inappropriate discipline. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
right.
Anyways, let's move on.
He was trying to train that nigga.
Smell the drugs.
Yeah, this nigga he got a retarded dog. He was
Oh
getting pissed.
man, yeah, that, bruh. Anyways,
Oh my god.
let's jump down to motherfucking Florida. You know how it goes in Florida, man.
Yeah.
And this is another story of someone visiting Florida and Florida taking its toll, doing its Florida thing, man. It's another sad story.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
another
shit.
sad story, bro. We had a gentleman from Chicago or from the Chicago area die while he was trying to save his sons and one of the like family friends' sons from a wave or like the tide, like they
Oh,
couldn't swim back in or whatever. So yeah,
Did he save the kids?
Yeah, the kids were saved, and he ended up passing away. It doesn't necessarily say exactly how he passed away. I don't think that he ended up drowning. I think he just passed away from either the injuries or just the exhaustion from that situation, because they were in the ocean, the Gulf, you know what I'm saying, which is, you know, attached to a motherfucker. It's a big body of water.
Yeah, that's
dig
got
what I'm saying?
big waves.
Big
and
waves, tides. Motherfucker shit will sweep your ass out. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm sure more will be released to explain exactly more about this, but you know,
Dude's a hero.
they're probably, you know, identifying or doing their investigation and identifying everything that happened and why it happened and all that nonsense and shit.
Right.
But yeah, so that's our Florida news, man.
Damn.
Florida's got some sad shit coming out of them right
Yeah,
now.
what
Like
the
it's
hell?
it's either like shit about COVID and how many fucking
How many cases?
cases they've got,
It's
and then
ridiculous.
deaths, you know, they've gotten so far in like the last few days and weeks and shit.
Yeah.
Or it's people, you know, going on vacation and fucking having accidents and shit. Like the lady yesterday, she tried to break back into the fucking hotel
room.
window and then got stuck and fucking suffocated. Bruh.
Got stuck where?
In the window.
In the window, trying to get into the window.
How'd she suffocate though?
She got wedged. It didn't open all the way.
Oh shit.
Bruh, crazy, right? So, and then you got this. I mean, it like everything is. It's like a lot of negative shit going on in Florida. There's some bad juju down there right now.
Bro,
Stay
so
the
much
fuck
shit.
away
Yeah,
from Florida
for
right
real.
now. You know what I'm saying?
It might look pretty.
Yeah, you know, shit. It ain't always
Something's gonna
sunny
happen.
on the other side of fucking sunny side of Florida.
Them niggas be tripping.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's a great show. You know, shout out to you, Eric. Shout out to you, Vontae.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to all the sponsors. We got Crystal Lee's and that Cuban crew. You know I'm smoking on that motherfucking Tropicana Cookies gas pack. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Habana Extracts as well. It's the concentrate company that this is all like a little conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Trinity. You dig what I'm saying? So if you go into Crystal Lee's, mention MileHigh or the Kush Coughfee Morning Show, you'll get a discount. You dig what I'm saying? So go, man, motherfucker, take advantage of that shit. Motherfucker, get you some high grade too while you're there, because they do have the high grade with the Habana syrup or Habana rosin in it. And this is that shit. This is for anybody who just needs a little pick me up. You know, you need just something during the day that's not gonna be smelling and stanking, and you just want to be lit. You can cook with it. You can just string it straight. You can make drinks with it. You can do what you want with it. Be creative and do you, man. All right? Just do you. And shout out to THC Girls. You got a business that's in and around cannabis, and you just trying to elevate. You need consulting. You need marketing. You need whatever you need, bro. They got a package for you, I'm sure. And they can help you get from point A to point Z. You dig what I'm saying? And if you are a content creator, shout out to the Content Creation Studio. Come do what you got to do here. If you're trying to elevate your content, you're trying to do something dope because you've been doing it all yourself, well, you don't got to do it all yourself no more. Come holla at him. You know what I'm saying? My dog Eric over here, not only does he help with the Kush Coughfee Morning Show, but he also edits. That's the editor right there. You know what I'm saying? All day. Hard as hell. You dig what I'm saying? We got JD and Josh, who also are behind the scenes as well. Josh is the reason that this is all even possible. And JD is that man who will help you get organized so that your show will go off without a hitch. You dig what I'm saying? Storyboards and all that shit. You dig. All right. Make sure you go get some merch. thatguymilehigh.com. Follow me on all my platforms. Go follow everybody that I just shouted out on their platforms. Links are in the description below. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. All right. Shout out to everybody. Peace.